Hi everyone, this is David Kirby having a problem with a GSW water heater here. Now, I've come to the conclusion that they really make these so that you just cannot service them. One of the biggest problems, or one problem with water heaters is on the inlet side, the cold water inlet, there's what's called a dip tube, which directs cold water to the bottom of the tank. Well, a lot of things can happen. These can get aged and break, fall apart, break into bits. And they can also get clogged up and get jammed, right? So that you can't get any water into your hot tank anymore. Well, GSW have made it so that if you want to try and change the so-called dip tube, you literally have to rip apart the tank, as you can see here, to try and get enough of the fitting so that you can possibly remove it. Now, the other thing is that they make the fitting with no hex head on it. So again, you've got a problem to try and grip it. If you try to grip it with a pair of pipe wrenches or something like that, basically it just collapses the fitting. So then you end up having a tank with no fitting on it, and basically, you know, you're sort of screwed, right? So anyway, I'm sort of having to attempt here sort of a custom kind of fitting here to sort of try and grab the fitting there, and I'm having to put a torque wrench on. And the other thing is they put it in so damn hard that you can't budge it. So I'm actually going to wait for somebody else to come along, and I'm going to have to strap the tank, and they're going to have to sort of put all their weight against it to stop it moving. And I'm having to probably put a 4-foot extension bar on to see if I can get this to move. Now, it could just shear off, and that would be the end of my hot water tank here. And as it is, as you can see, if I do manage to get it out, I then have quite a process to rebuild it. My advice is don't get these GSWs. I mean, it's terrible. I mean, having problems with the dip tube is a common problem, and many suppliers will make it possible for you to easily replace the dip tube. Apparently not with GSW. Literally, there's no way of taking it out without sort of de-skinning it, as you can see here. And just for a little bit of down here on the floor here is sort of like a replacement tube, which I sort of had already bought, thinking that I'd have an easy job changing it. But oh no, I've now spent like a day fooling around on this tank, and I'm waiting for somebody else, and I could end up with a completely busted tank and having to buy a new one, right? Just because of a tube that gets blocked up with sediment and deposits, right? So it's obviously a ploy by GSW so that you go, oh my goodness, my tank has got a problem, I better buy a new one, instead of giving you an easy way to service it. Anyway, that's my thoughts for today. And thanks again. We'll see you on another video. Bye-bye.